Best of 5 grand final here on the Monday evening. It is 9:30, a perfect time for a grand final between two undeads. The one from Russia, you all know him, the back-to-back-to-back DreamHack Europe champion, in Happy, the best player in the world according to the ELO ranking. And he's facing, as Remo said before, the second best undead in Asia, who is obviously playing with the ping deficit here, as this is a European Cup. He's still participating, playing through the night. But yeah, as always in the ESL Cups, there's one big favorite, that is Happy, didn't lose a single map. That goes for Mikhail as well. So Remo, clean sheets are about to get dirty, and we know that feel, don't we?
If you've ever been at my place, which you have, you know it's true.
Oh yeah, I do, brother.
Last week, did he drop a map? He didn't.
No, that final was... yeah, that final was one-sided, man. Oh boy, was that one-sided. It is Aquilds, and with that, it's a very clear tell that it's Crypt Lord on both sides. I think even the biggest Crypt Lord haters on this map go for it, except Shake, who still plays DK. He's playing DK. He's just refusing to play Crypt Lord anywhere.
By the way, I just looked it up. Last time Happy lost a map in these ESL Open Cups was when he lost to Foggy. So that was January 25th, right? Since then, which is almost a month, Happy hasn't dropped a single map in the ESL Open Cups or, well, any tournament. Happy hasn't been playing too many tournaments recently with IEM Katowice not happening yet after the seasons were over of DreamHack, but that's gonna kick off, of course, on the 4th of March. We have to say that, I think, every broadcast at least 10 times, so people will remember 4th of March, 4th of March, 4th of March. It's gonna be epic, guys.
Exactly. And yeah, Happy was invited to the Chinese New Year's tournament by Infifly and TH, where I think just attending was good money, like around like $1,000 or something. Refused. Unplayable conditions on that, of course. Alta sold Crypt Lord to the bottom left. Pretty much what Happy always does. Mikhail creeps a little green first, moving south a little later. And we got a new sub, 14-month, Name des Spiels. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bro. So, Crypt Lords with a fast expansion here, but Mikhail with a slightly slower creep route is going to get the safe level 2 before the two engage into the first battle. Happy natural into merchant is a very common creep route to see nowadays, but Happy is actually foregoing the second camp, going aggressive across the map right away. At the same time, a 3-ghoul run-by squad in the north.
Yeah, all the undeads at DreamHack should pay attention and take notes of all the moves that Happy does, because he's gonna be playing them until they're not working anymore. And we've seen this time and time again, especially on Echo Isles in the matchups versus Vortex. This can be pretty epic battles. Here we go. Ghouls there. Mikhail responding quickly to this. Lots of summons coming his main base's way, though.
Happy went for the telestaff. He can get out of one impales around, and the ghouls and beetles found their way towards the haunted gold mine. This one's going to be cancelled for Mikhail. The Korean wants to get the cancel himself on the other side. Does he have the time to do that? I think so. Should easily be enough time. And the ghouls in the main base didn't do terrible damage. One acolyte did go down there, but that was the end of that.
Can he get another? Beetles, of course, don't expire. We all know that. Happy is still hanging around at the bottom, trying to get that ziggurat done. His was cleaned as well. So, Mikhail up into the main base now. Ruthless aggression. Ghoul squad moving south too. So the base looks quite stable for Mikhail here. More and more ghouls coming. And how much damage can the Korean do?
Oh, the Crypt Lord is surrounded already by 3 ghouls. Mikhail got surrounded on the first hero. Comes in with an impale, nicely placed. Counter impale against it. This will be a TP. For TP trade, pretty much. 1 ghoul died. Only 1 ghoul? Okay, 1 acolyte as well. 1 ghoul, 1 acolyte taken out, but not really terrible damage here that Happy takes either. So very similar. I mean, movement was a little bit different, but both went for the expansion. Both got cancelled. Both got harassed in the main, but didn't lose much. Both lost the TP. So this game is still very, very open.
Experience even in favor of Mikael. He's the first to set up an expansion once again, while Happy is going for the mercenary camp. He knows this is happening now as we have an epic 2 Acolyte versus 1 Beetle fight. Reinforcements are coming in, and so he can clean the mercenary camp up as well. For Swift level 3, still lots of damage here on the Scribbler Parrot, but Vitality helps a little bit with that. And Happy on the other side, still waiting for the item, but you know, Happy drops his Pendant of Energy. The Prophet!
Players' forces are under attack.
What did he get earlier from the first camp? Ring?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, must have been Ring, I guess. He sold it. So the Crypt Lord for Mikael way tankier with those items, and also importantly has the level 3. Happy needs 20 more XP. That is 2 beetles or 2 skeletons or a single acolyte for the level up. And Happy's not expanding, not yet. Okay, there we go now. But that is easily a minute behind the opponent.
And Mikael will know about this. 2 beetles here. That means Happy is getting distracted. Moves back to the left-hand side. And this is a lot of time for Mikael, who's upgrading the tower. Expo almost finished. Beetles are annoying, but not threatening anything.
Happy already lost 1 ghoul to creeps. The second ghoul dies to the green camp. Whoa. Happy actually making mistakes. Unbelievable.
Do you know what? Last ESL Cup, this happened twice, I think.
Oh yeah, I heard. He's washed, isn't he?
He definitely is.
Yeah, this game is looking pretty good for me. It's not a giant lead, but it's a bit of a lead.
And now things are piling up, of course, with all the gold. Will we ever see a tech on this map with the Crypt Lord battle? Sometimes we actually don't. And it's just 1 base, 1 base, 1 base all the way with lots of ghouls. Heal scroll for Mikael, that's big. Happy is coming in with the creep jack though.
Very good experience lead. Invul potion also super helpful to have. Wand of Lightning Shield, by the way, if used correctly in a ghoul battle, can have big impact as well. The advantage that Happy has, though, is the double crypt. He can rebuild these ghouls way faster.
Yeah, that is something we see pretty much every time. On the other side, Mikael is going for the tech now. He will have the DK earlier. By how much is the question? 200 gold still left.
Next heal scroll becomes available in 60 seconds. That's going to be a big deal. Happy would love to go for that one, but has to go for the protection now, I guess. Oh no, TP to be safe. Okay. Could be some juicy impales here. Oh, Mikael, shouldn't he use an impale right there? Could be like 10 ghouls hit by the impale, but holding on to it for now.
Okay, staff is on cooldown. Maybe he wants the hero kill or forcing a town portal, and he wants to fight in the shadow of the towers. Happy always going for the double narrow. Mikael and others oftentimes go for the spirit tower early, but Happy doesn't want to be lured into the safety position for the Korean.
Looking very good for Mikael. Happy still not teching. He's finally got the resources now.
Half a tech. Second crypt is coming up as well. Mikael already transitioning into fiends. Big run by into the main. Quick reaction by Mikael once again.
Yeah, that's a full squad. That's 12 ghouls. I doubt Happy's actually going to commit in. This could be a lot of losses for him. Just using it as a distraction.
But what does he want to do
in the south?
Bottom now?
A player's forces are
It
under
seems
attack.
like Mikael's just ready. He seems pretty bulletproof, but now we go in. The ghouls into the main, and the staff follow up from Happy. But Mikael has his own staff. And he's joining.
Impale against Impale. Couple of acolytes are going down. This is damage done. This is mining prevented. At what cost, though? Second Impale, and this is actually not many kills until now, as he gets a triple kill off of this. Double kill, actually. And the tech is finishing now. It's 3 echoes. Okay. Hurts, but not the end of the world. We got a new donation, by the way. This is absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Monster. 25 Euronos. Never thought UD Mirror is gonna be my favorite matchup. Never. Keep up the good content running. Thank you so much, Mondsucht.
Thank you, Monster, very much. Glad that you're enjoying it. Not everyone is a connoisseur of the mass beetles, but I know what you mean. I like this matchup a lot as well, actually.
Yes,
It gets pretty wild, pretty crazy oftentimes.
You can thank Remo for that, of course. So, Mikael bought a Pendant of Energy here at the marketplace, so Happy can't get that.
He's gonna have to sell one of these items, maybe the Periapt.
Invul Potion, not bad. Yep, Periapt gone it is. Happy moving to the shop where heal scrolls and invuls are available, and Mikael is threatening the counterattack. 3 towers at the expo, very safe. DK is picking up the Ring of Protection, which he left behind, and off we go.
If he kills the altar, that's the DK delayed even more. It seems like Happy cannot allow the altar to fall, but it's so much normal damage. The altar is gone. Happy has to remake the altar at the expansion right away. But
He doesn't
commit to the altar.
Not
He
yet.
could get it, couldn't he?
There's another one in the upper left-hand side. He's rather killing ghouls here. The fiends take care. Tier 3 immediately, as the altar was still up. Big move by Happy.
Big impales on both sides. Heal scroll by Happy, the one that he had. Mikael still has a heal scroll to use himself, and Happy is in serious trouble. He doesn't have his fiends yet. Going for a mana potion, going for more beetles. And the faster tech, the pressure play here by Mikael with the DK and the fiends, looking to be very problematic for Happy.
Tier 3 halfway through for Mikael as well. Happy in all that stress was dropping the Pendant of Energy before using that mana potion, by the way. Mikael not doing that, still goes for the potion. DK might be threatened with a surround, but that should be easily dealt with here. Monstrous impale again. Happy is just losing so many ghouls.
Blood is surrounded, sort of, but he's got the invul potion, and now it's Happy who might be surrounded. Actually, impale coming in, could be his end. He didn't TP in time, and the triple. Oh my god! Double click TP. Does he have the time to go for the heal potion?
Of course he does. Impale though, and now there's nothing left to save him anymore. Can the fiends reach? He doesn't have mana. DK must dive deep. DK for Happy is coming. Started only now. Second last impale for the Russian.
Oh. He holds.
Yep.
He holds just barely.
And all of a sudden he has a 6 supply lead. And all of a sudden he's forcing an invul. Oh, Coil was there. Happy. Healing potion again. There was a lot of resources.
Yeah. Heal potions, mana potions. Happy had to spend a lot of gold here just to survive. But survive he does. And tier 3 is going to be reached soon for him. But Mika has still traded this very, very well. He has more than 1,000 gold still, and he just started a round of production.
Yeah.
Among that is the Lich now, as we have reached tier 3. We're moving into triple hero.
Little difference here as well. Happy has the Temple of the Damned ready. Mikael only going for it now. That's Curse early, I think. But he's not building any Banshees yet, as he is at 50.
A player's forces are under attack.
Close to level 5, Crypt Lord.
They're both gonna get it here very early, I suppose. Huh?
Happy with the run by at the bottom, maybe, but there's no mana potions. A new TP, very expensive, big upgrades coming for Mikael. 3-1 upgrade, as well as Frenzy, and the temple finishes.
Yeah, Mika is going to reach a sick power spike here. Happy finally gets to level 2 at the green, but no level 5 I mean, but no level 2 DK. No mana potion, no Lich yet, no statues. Happy is still definitely in a rough position. He's playing this game from behind.
They came from behind! Takes the turtles away. Wants the level 2. Is he creeping with the Crypt Lord? That would not be typical for Happy to not min-max this one. Gets out of range, but he's got to react. Mikael is knocking at his expansion's door.
Level 2 for the DK here finally for Happy. Talisman, not a bad item. Has to TP back.
Will
That
be
DK in
greeted
range?
with a big impale, no? In the north. Gets a couple of heroes, but not too much. Could have been worse. DK is coming in. Lich with the first Nova, but the Lich for Happy is there as well.
Impale used by Happy. Pennant still on the ground. DK dropping super low and seems to be going down. Nova protected against by the anti-magic. The Death Knight, 20 HP, just barely survives. One more Fiend Shot, 10 HP. DK survives on a sliver of health. Happy brings him back into the dangerous territory though. DK could still be falling. Happy, is he holding here or isn't he? 60 supply for Mikael. Happy with 54. He is lower, but he's got the shop there to work with. Another wonderful impale by Mikael. He's got one more impale to use after that. Then he's going to be out of mana. Statue still standing, regenning for both players. Mikael with a slight supply lead still here. Happy has to be so careful with his Death Knight. Might be going down now. Not paying attention anymore. The Death Knight dies. And it's a big hero kill for the Korean.
Happy seems a little overwhelmed with this fight. We got 60 supply for the Korean, playing with a 170 ping deficit, which is nuts. He's still holding his ground in these fights, and now it's time to flood the main base. There's still Fiends coming out. We have Impale ready. There was a big opportunity, by the way, for Mikael to steal the pendant. Didn't do that. Maybe a situation that they're not too used to. Happy is losing the shop soon. Fiends getting safe. Banshees are coming in. That ties up the anti-magic advantage Happy had. Lich getting nuked. And the second hero kill for Mikael.
Seems like,
GG.
yeah, this might be it. GG is called. Happy finally dropping a map again in the ESL Open Cup.
Wow.
After almost a month.
Exactly. For the first time in 4 cups, Mikael does it. Aquilds goes to the champ in an impressive fashion, man. Holding his ground in almost every fight. What is happening? I mean, I'm joking that Happy is washed up, but is it happening?
Maybe. If Mikael can keep on playing like this, but just because Happy drops a map, that doesn't mean he's going to lose the series. In fact, most of the time, he will still win the series. Dude, Happy actually has a ping of 1. Are you kidding me?
He recently moved
Uno.
into the server center.
Moved his desk into the server room.
Exactly.
This is best conditions. Well, he certainly can't complain about bad ping. Mikael had to play with a hard ping and did it really, really well. Very good defensive play. Knew exactly where he had to be at the beginning in the early game. Didn't take too much damage at the expansion. Didn't take too much damage in the main. And then had that little bit of a lead and was able to translate that into more and more of a lead later on. Didn't overextend. Didn't squander his advantage. A really solid, really strong game by Mikael.
Wow, really cool to see. He's playing against these top European undeads like Happy and X-Lord on really one-sided conditions. But he's always trying, he's never giving up. And that shows, man. He's learning week by week, basically. Pretty
Not
sick.
bad, not bad. This is the third encounter of theirs this year. They met twice in February already. Both went to Happy. This was the first map win for Mikael against Happy since 2018. They haven't played much in the last few years.
Man, this is getting way more interesting than I thought. Next question is, what if this is not a Cryptlord mirror? What if Happy is going DK Dark Ranger? And I'm pretty sure Mikael is taking a little break here after this victory, you know, celebrating himself a little. This might trigger Happy. I think this is a good way of, you know, getting his gears to grind a little.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy just wants to go, 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 doesn't want to waste any time. But Mikael, taking a moment, resetting. Important here to have a good game plan going to the next map. You don't just want to put the blinders on and just be in autopilot mode. He's in the lobby now and he's going to start the game in a moment. You know, Happy, over the last few months, pretty much against every undead in the world, he's just playing Cryptlord, expansion, that's it. But against X-Lord, there's an interesting back and forth between DK strats and Cryptlord strats. Is this now also going to be occurring here, or will Happy stick with the Cryptlord?
Good question. I seem to have a bug. You too? I'm not loading in.
Yeah, game is not starting yet.
Okay. Yeah, since many of you guys in chat are commenting on this, we are not the admins. We're not making the rules. You can of course forward that feedback to ESL on their socials. And there's gonna be regional tournaments soon for Asia as well. But this is the EU Open Cup played on EU servers. But yeah, it's not like we can change anything.
Game's up.
Yeah, it's always safer to restart everything, so that's what I'm doing. It's even more impressive, like that Mikael is able to pull this off. You know, there's certain undeads from Germany who complain about a ping of 60. Others act like a champ.
He's in chat right now. Shout out to X-Lord. Who is going to have to start practicing a little bit harder again for IEM Katowice, which is starting soon. 4th of March, boys. 4th of March. Don't forget.
And I have the same issue.
Yeah.
Right, we'll fix this in a bit. Then we kick this off. Game number 2 out of hopefully 5, because that was very, very promising. Mikael in the bottom left of Last Refuge. And now I'm really curious, is Happy still playing Cryptlord, or is it DK? Wait, that's not a Cryptlord built by Mikael here. Is it Lich time?
Dude.
Is it Lich time?
I think it's just Head Fiends.
I think it's Lich, baby.
I don't think so. We'll see. But yeah, was I not expecting this? I thought Mikael was going to stick with the Cryptlord all the way through. I thought if someone was going to switch it up, it would be Happy, relying on his DK Fiend control here on good ping. But no, it's Mikael, not with the Ghoul build.
Happy was experimenting a little with Lich first as well. And let's see, what heroes do we get? If it's a Lich mirror, man, that's a blast of the past. You might be right, dude. DK first. And Cryptlord by Happy. I'm befuddled.
Well. As X-Lord showed, this can work. X-Lord did beat Happy's Cryptlord expansion play with DK Fiend standard quite a few times. So much so that Happy switched gears and wasn't sure what necessarily the best strategy might be anymore. He was going back and forth against X-Lord with Cryptlord and DK. But here now it is, yeah, going to be the Crippy once again for Happy, and with that, very likely the expansion again. And quite a bit of pressure on Mikael early on. If the harass isn't on point, if he doesn't get level 2 quickly, if he loses a Fiend in the early game, then this game can very quickly spiral out of control.
Of course, it could go the other way as well. If Mikael is able to deny or delay the expansion, then his tier 2 follow-up is super powerful with the Dark Ranger. And he's rushing over right away. How much can he do? Happy again, selling the Alza. Mikael sees everything. These colors, by the way, questionable.
I mean, you have excellent vision, Neo, right? So I think it should be no problem.
I do, but you know, there's colorblind people. For them, it's really hard.
Is there colorblind, though? All the colors are kind of bad, right? Wait a minute. Mikael... Happy,
yeah.
Happy allowed the corpse to go to Mikael. Is that intentional?
Oh, pump fake, couldn't get it. Beatles now, can he steal this one? Yeah, didn't get it. Happy force around. Mikael moving out of there. Tier 2 on
So
the
first
way.
harass.
Fiend as well.
Didn't work too well for Mikael. He didn't get any of the experience, but that wasn't because he messed it up, but rather because Happy played around it perfectly with the damage threshold numbers.
Creeps get involved. 2 end snares here. And there's still 3 coiled, probably. Still stressful for Happy, and he's still not starting this creep here. While the tech is at 50%.
Well, if he kills the second Acolyte, this would be really good for Mikael.
He's trying to. That's his number 1
He's gonna
objective.
get it as well. Damn.
Oh, needs 1 more kill. Here we go. First bit of experience as well. 50. And the Fiend is in. No backpack here. Happy looking for the surround. While still not starting this spot.
A player's forces are under attack.
Really good delay by Mikael. Did that very, very well. Doesn't get the kill here, though.
Whoa.
It's level 2 now for the Crypt Lord. Has to TP out. On very low HP as well.
Super explosive play by Happy here. Got the level 2. Instant impale. Instant surround. Instant TP force. And now time to catch up. Get that expo up. Acolyte is here again. Gloves of Haste number 2. Mikael is about to finish this. T2 tech starts to creep a little. Ritual Dagger even to heal up.
Happy with a really early Graveyard and Crypt. Even before the expansion is mining. So Happy wants to go into Fiends really, really fast. Wants to be able to push back the Dark Ranger tier 2 pressure, which is very likely to be coming. It was Happy, in fact, inventing this Dark Ranger second pressure play against the Cryptid Expo before he joined the dark side and finally started playing Cryptid himself.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, it is Dark Ranger time. But moving back for the creep. Okay. Pile up a couple of skeletons first and then attack.
Might be enough time for Happy to go for the Merc. He's actually not trying it.
Dark Ranger get the first bit of experience. First skeleton raised, of course, as well. One of the ghouls is pretty hurt. Oh, last hit goes to Mikael and the big invul again as well. How much damage can the ghouls do? How much can they distract? And how many of them will be killed and turned into skeletons?
There goes the first one. Happy doesn't need to commit too deep here with the ghouls. He's going to send them back. Magi is gone already. Big item did go to Mikael. Happy's still waiting for Fiends to start production. He's got the double crypt now. He could do it right away. There's still an Acolyte missing by Happy, by the way, so he needs to make one more.
Okay, since it's the topic of the chat again, you can't change colors as observer. Sorry.
Are you sure, Neo? Have you tried Alt-A? Why don't you try the Alt-A hotkey? Just try the hotkey, Neo.
Dude, if you continue like this, I'm trying the Alt F4 hotkey.
Just try it, bro. What's the harm in trying? So the tech starts for Happy, and Fiend's coming out as well. Happy wants to get up to tier 2, get his own DK. Expansion fortified with 2 towers.
Forces are under attack.
There's still an Acolyte missing in there. Rare to see Happy not having full saturation.
First he's losing 2 ghouls to the creeps, now he's missing an Acolyte. Happy is seriously not the force that he once was. And Mikael is cleaning both of the merchants, which is what a lot of Happy's enemies have done recently. Because if he gets a big mana potion, we pretty much have no chance in the fights.
He's gonna get a big item here from the Merc camp. Almost everything you can find here is good. Only Quel'Thala's boots are bad, so this Merc camp usually very beneficial. Belt, actually good for the Crypt Lord.
Yeah, but could be better. Just a little bit of HP and damage, you know. Aura's always better. Mana, I guess it's better. Zeppelin play. And wait a minute. Oh, I was about to say Happy forgot the Alta, but no, of course it lines up perfectly.
If that altar had been cancelled, that would have been pretty painful, but Mikhail was creeping instead. Heal wards, absolutely wonderful right here for the Death Knight especially.
Big Ogre Mauler still up for grabs here. Happy not willing to contest this. The heal ward is really good. Healing pretty much the entire duration. How much does the heal ward heal?
I think it's 60%.
It's pretty good. Happy fixes this Acolyte problem. Mikhail at tier 3. Does he have backpack now? No. Lich will probably bring the orb. He's in production already.
Oh, that skeleton was level 5 for the Crypto. That's a big deal. Chop at the expansion here for Happy as well. I like that, so you can go for mana potions there if you come to a fight. Way in the back as well, so the shop isn't overexposed.
Man, this heal ward is helping so much. Hood of Cunning.
Edgy! Hell yeah.
Supply is even. Tech, of course, way in favor of Mikhail still. When is it time for the push? Very interesting to not push with the DR at all, but rather creep. And Mikhail now has the first time the experience lead. Expansion.
Next to the opponent. Cheeky play. Crippler continuing to creep in the south. Oh, he got the backpack to pick up the item. That's pretty cool. And TP back is forced. So he sees that Mikhail crept the red camp. Does he consider the possibility that there might be an expansion there? It's pretty unusual.
Lich is coming. Is there web? Web is still in production. Silence is here too. 2 towers, of course. You don't want to fight in these towers. Coil on a beetle. Here's the Lich. Here's the Nova. Is he going for the hero right away? Of course, there's no TP, but there's plenty of mana potions. And heal potions available soon. Use the mana first. Impale. Now the potion of healing. Also the coil. Dude, he's trying to brute force the Crypt Lord.
Getting blocked there a little bit by the beetles. No aura yet for Happy, so this army pretty clunky without the bonus move speed. Scroll the Beast popped. That's a lot of bonus damage, and Happy desperately needing these statues. Doesn't have them yet. The tech isn't quite ready, and Mikhail is finding a good timing.
The next heal ward could be magnificent. More and more chip damage, but he's fighting into the towers now. I wonder how much can he do, but it's all distraction. If he gets a unit or two, if he just takes out mana, if he reduces the number of beetles, it's all little things that help in the defense of this expansion soon.
Surprised to see Happy so calm here. Not going into upkeep at all. So it's just sitting at 50, trusting in his Crypt Lord and the towers to buy more time for himself. Time for the Scroll the Beast is soon to be running out. Oh, wonderful Impale right there. The first really big one that Happy was able to land. Slows down the damage from the Fiends, but he doesn't quite get the kills. With a level 2 coil and the statues in the back, Mikhail has a lot of ways to save his Fiends.
Yeah. And of course, later, there will be silence against no silence. Impale, nice damage, little disable. The Dark Ranger, always sweet to have as well. He forced some items already. All resources that don't go into units. Happy with borrowed beetles here, borrowed fiends. Not getting killed. And now Happy is the first to break upkeep. But Mikhail's expo is up.
If Happy comes close enough to the edge, he might see the Blight on the minimap. I'm not sure. On the bottom right, you definitely see it, but here in the top left, maybe not. Not 100% certain.
Oh, Mikhail splits the Dark Ranger to go for the shop for the first invult of the game. Again, what's the timing of the temples? Both are ready this time. Oh no, of course, Happy is always the one with the anti-magic first.
It's bringing out the ghouls as well. 6 frenzy ghouls or so here early in upkeep, still quite effective. Happy's levels, underwhelming. The Crypt Lord is looking good, but the other 2 heroes only level 1. In the corner, Mikhail is creeping.
Yeah.
Gargantuan camp.
Yeah, no TP. He's getting caught here, isn't he? Level 4 DK. Ghouls, look at this. Nova. But he can't get out. Weapon the Zeppelin. He has to take this fight. And he has to kind of survive this fight as well. Happy checks the expo. Happy sees the expo. Can he cancel the expo?
Towers around halfway done. Mikael is going to get the big item. Talisman of Evasion. Not exactly what he was hoping for, but he's going to take it. Coming back now to the expansion to save the towers, but Nova and Impale take out these Acolytes very quickly. And one tower is cancelled. Happy, though, doesn't want to take the fight just yet. He's going to TP out. Reposition.
Banshee? Was it the first one? I think so. That's a big pickup, and it was for free. Just running into Fiends. Rally point, not the greatest. Mikael now with the first A-bomb. Rare to see.
Here we go. Impale lands. The silence perhaps a little bit too late, but the coils are always there. Mikael hasn't lost a Fiend in really long, but they are finally one now goes down. Thanks to the focus fire and the Nova. Second Fiend follows right after. Mikael's army isn't that big. He loses another Fiend. And now it's starting to look scary for the South Korean. 53 supply only left for him. Wonderful Impale by Happy. Hits half the army. Going for the Dark Ranger. Invul Potion. Just barely keeps her alive. There should be a coil following up after, but another Fiend falls. Mikael only having 3 Fiends left now.
And the A-bomb is falling as well. Next Nova Destroyer up 2 to deal with the ghouls. A little better coil again. Very early, of course, thanks to the ping. Could always be a spike here for Mikael. Banshees are streaming in. Happy level 2 on the DK. Retreats onto the high ground. Lich got an entire level in this fight.
The Narrow Tower could help out here defensively for Mikael. He doesn't have much mana left, but just the right click from the Dark Ranger and the Lich. Not too bad. And Happy's levels are still lower.
Don't want to fight
still
uphill.
far away from 3.
6 supply difference. Reinforcements coming. Does he bring something? Oh, rally point is wrong as well. Now fixes it. Heroes all survived. Still no TP. Holds on to that last heal ward. Still has the big invul. Happy going to the shop. Can afford another TP. He's breaking up to 70, if not more. Red spot coming. Experience should... Yeah, turning slowly into Happy's direction again after this fight. Still big lead for Mikael. But after that red spot, I wonder what it looks like. And... Cactus Pipe? No. Legion Doomhorn? Is Happy's item hack broken?
So far, no big mana items, no big aura items. Not the greatest drops for him, but still a big army. Big upgrades as well. Good attack upgrade for the Fiends coming in. Only a single ghoul left for Happy, so he's going to run out of lumber soon.
Ooh.
But he could go for a shredder then, I suppose.
What are the upgrades then? 1-0 and 2-0. 3-0 coming. And another Acolyte. Is he just expanding again? After expanding 3 times on Twisted last week against Sonic.
Yeah, seems like he is. Creeping up a little bit more. This is a big camp for Mikael as well, though. He's got level 4 Dark Ranger already. He's going to get level 3 Lich over here. And the big item drop.
Crystal Ball.
A player's forces are under
Level
attack.
ups are really close. 5, 3, almost 3. These heroes are amazing. What did Mikael get? Ruined Bracers. And they might be brawling this Banshee out of position as well. We do have skeletons. No Destroyer for Happy in the air. Just for Mikael.
Yeah, without Destroyers, it's really hard to deal with all these skeletons. They're getting cursed. It's still hard to see. Oh, the DK in the front line getting surrounded, trying to transfer over the invul, and Happy does it. With that second hero, survives a little bit longer. Fiends now in trouble again for Mikael. There's definitely not anti-magic applied everywhere like there is on Happy's side. More Fiends going down. The Impales are wonderful. The Nova follow up, and suddenly Mikael only 50 supply left. Happy still with 69. He hardly lost anything there, it seems. Coil's always landing. DK positioning. Outstanding by Happy after he used that Invul Potion. Going for the hero kill now. Maybe Impale, Nova, focus fire, and almost the kill. Last second TP out. Mikael
So many
survives,
losses.
but still loses the game.
Indeed. He knew this was not his game to take anymore. Happy ties it up. But yeah, not playing perfect for sure. Mikael got a lot of that game. Just not the W. Fairly even. One fight went clearly into Happy's direction. And then from there on out, that was his game. Where do we go now is the question. And will Happy stick to the Crypt Lord?
Northern Isles is going to be the third map to bring match point to one of the two players. Even with that early game being a little imperfect for Happy, with the expansion being so late, it still looked pretty clean in the end. I was very surprised to see Happy so confident when he was defending against the 50-60 supply of the opponent. He was getting pushed with that scroll of the beast. He was just standing there next to his towers, not going into upkeep, patiently waiting for tier 3 and the Lich to come, just with not a care in the world.
Thank you, Gold Easel, by the way. That sub came during the fight. 34 month already. Much love.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, is that... Can people adjust to Happy in a way that you get Banshees earlier? Is that a big deal? I think it is. Happy, that's super outstanding for his mirror matches. Like, he's always the first for having anti-magic.
Yeah. If you're playing one base for such a long time, you get the expansion running only so late. It's really hard to get that tech in quickly, as your resources are going to be much lower. Happy had a lot more income to work with to go for that more easily. And yeah, once the big Fiend Banshee army is established, you can pretty much only beat Fiend Banshees with Fiend Banshees. Everything else doesn't seem to work.
All right, probably Mikhail going for a little break again, as always. Off we go, map number 3 between Mikhail and Happy. Will it be the reverse sweep that many probably expect with Happy on the European server, or can Mikhail surprise us all once again? LR didn't look bad by any means. What can Happy make of this, and how does Mikhail play it now? Is it going to be a DK once again? Will they stick to the Crypt Lords? Remo, you master of undead build orders. What do we see?
With my eye, I do spy a double ghoul build. And with that, fast expansion, Crypt Lord seems to be the route to take. Happy sometimes plays a Lich first on maps where he can be aggressive. That pretty much only goes for AZ and Concealed though. So usually on this map with large distances, not that often done. Would be a big surprise, certainly. But I think you said that Mikhail's been playing some Lich first, right?
Yeah, oftentimes did it, especially in the past. He was a big fan of that. He even plays it versus human. I could see that, but yeah, as you said, not here. This will become very interesting if we go to AZ. We might see a Lich Mirror on AZ.
That would be so cool, dude. I want to see Lich Mirror again. Just Lich Gargs fight over in 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. You will cast the fight then, because you're of course responsible for all the balance. We got a Crypt Lord mirror badge here once again.
Yes, sir. That should be a fast expansion then. Earlier we saw Mikhail going for the green into Expo on Echo Isles, which sort of looked like it was the better opening, maybe. Of course, Happy lost the first map, although usually here on Northern, Happy is the one to go green into Expo. And Mikhail, I've seen him do a lot of instant expansions here before, but doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Where do you go first? To the green, to the Expo. Okay, Mikhail, as almost always, like he's one of the players who barely ever expands right on the dot. Always the green first. Happy does the same. So not ultra greedy.
And Happy unsummons the altar. That also wasn't always part of his Expo build, but recently certainly has become part of it. Mikhail keeps the altar. For unsummoning a building, you get half the resources back, so that's 90 gold and 25 lumber you get for that one. Not much, but helps a little bit, especially with the Expo timing.
A player's forces are under attack.
No one's contesting anything, so both pretty happy with what they're getting. Items, of course, big factor in the early. Is anyone a lot faster? We do have level 2 here. Happy is not taking out the priest first, but rather the magi. Crystal ball for the Russian. Does it make a big difference what you kill first, magi or priest?
Usually the priest heal is really low. It's not a high priest heal, so it's not that important to take out early. It seems most effective to first kill the Tuskar and then the Magi. And yeah, it seems like the creep speed here was very comparable, but Mikael has way more mana and way better items, by the way. Happy's drops pretty poor here in the start, whereas the Ring of Regen and the Circlet, wonderful. Happy sold the Crystal Ball, went for his own Circlet. And we have a little bit of a ghoul brawl in the middle, and Happy allows for a big impale. Not able to dodge that one.
Yeah, there's gonna be another one. Now the mana is 50-50 between the two. Happy is losing quite a bit of HP everywhere. Second impale very early. Maybe Happy is trying to brawl with a lot more beetles and therefore saves on the mana. Everything orange.
Like he just had more ghouls here in this fight. Now gonna use the impale. Ah, that was a great usage for a double kill. Definitely worth it. Experience-wise, Happy has the slightest of leads. And that can make a difference going towards level 3.
More and more damage here. Can someone reach for another last hit? Every last hit could be the end of a ghoul here. No run by though, it's just a wild brawl in the middle. But yeah, one ghoul advantage for Happy. After the dust settles, we look into the bases and immediately the second crypt.
Yeah, Happy pretty much always does this second crypt and lots of ghouls before the tech. No fiends for quite some time until they move to tier 2. And this is a very even game now. On Echo Isles, Mikael got off to a nice lead early and didn't really need the double crypt ghoul production. But now, in an even game, it's going to be harder to keep pace with Happy being on only one crypt.
More acolytes coming. Only one Nerup on both sides. Happy usually plays 2, but maybe saves it a little. But of course, he invested into the crypt. So where do we go? Into the middle. Again, Happy scouts this with an illusion. Green taken out. So he has the level 3 at... not really an advantage. Sentry Ward in the middle positioned. Going through the needle hole. He will be the one attacking. Happy the one defending. Is there an advantage for Mikael that he thinks he's in a position to attack now? Because mana is super overboard.
Yeah, he may not want to commit in here. If Mikael takes a bad fight, then the counterattack by Happy could be super painful, possibly even deadly. So he's just forcing attention in the north, not gonna overextend, not gonna give away this game.
These illusions amazing, by the way, with these almost a-clicky fights. They soak up a lot, and he realized that as well. Tier 2 tech, Graveyard, early Fiend transition. Looking for a surround, but just an illusion. He will notice that in a bit. Happy confirms how many towers are there, what's the fortification, what's your build. Scout sees Happy's army coming at 40.
Yeah, also with the sentry, Mikael should realize there's an attack coming into the main. We saw that earlier, the ghoul run by squad on Echo Isles. That one wasn't too impactful, only killed like 2 acolytes. This time though, he would be earlier in the tech. But also Happy eyes up the possibility, but feels that it's not going to be worth it to actually commit in.
Mikael has an impale. If this is a creep jack, could be nasty. He's of course saving a lot of resources going into only one crypt, now into more, but less ghouls. Fewer? Remo?
Fewer.
Fewer ghouls.
Whenever you can count it, it's fewer.
Dude, I can't count these ghouls. No way.
Thank you for the 27-month resub. Big camp in the middle. Lots of experience from this null. And also a big item drop. Happy is not going to creep it, though. He's going to go for the first round of items at the shop. Invul and Heal Scroll. That's a big deal if a fight was to erupt. Mikael didn't go into mass ghoul production, by the way. Still at 35 supply. Only now going into double fiends. Whereas Happy is at almost 50 supply, just ghouls.
Okay, a little bit of experience here for Mikael, but he might be caught out of position. Is it time for staff, maybe? Yes, it is. Impale didn't hit too many, only beetles. That Impale was a big one. Tremendous damage done here. Movement by Mikael seems a little wonky. Happy's losing a ghoul.
Yeah, seemed a little wasteful there, the Impale, but maybe Happy just wants to force Mikael away so he can creep the middle in peace. Could just
around. Yep. To the left-hand side. So he's with his army. First 2 fiends on both sides. Will he still continue to brawl? Supply is seemingly even. DK is coming. Will be arriving sooner for Mikael as they're brawling closer to his base.
Oh, that was a very bad exchange here for Mikael. He lost 2 ghouls, he took a lot of damage, he just doesn't have as many beetles here. And there's gonna be a surround as well. Can maybe fight out, but too much damage. The Fiend goes down. And Mikael's starting to slip away in this mid game.
And there is time. The staff is on cooldown. Happy surrounds are excellent. He is trying to fight out, but the ghoul rings look very good. He's losing more and more and more HP. Uh-oh, this Impale. Is this catching him off guard? No, stun duration not long enough for Impale. Everybody knows that. And now the Korean is in trouble once again.
And that's at least the merchant going to Happy, maybe even the market as well. And that is troublesome news for Mikael. He's finally got the DK now. Happy also coming in with his Death Knight, double potion, and the dust. Happy seemingly fully on point here again.
Went of mana stealing. This time the tempo is a lot faster. Almost same speed. Ghouls are healing up in the main. There's more fiends coming. No upgrades yet, but level 4. Yeah, we take a look at the XP graph. Mikael was leading for the majority of the game, but that last fight swung it around.
Players' forces are under attack.
Time for some upgrades now. Happy with 1-0 on the way. Mikael already with 1-0. Going for the red. I like this. He doesn't have map control anymore, Mikael, but he's certainly got an army strong enough to creep red camps, thanks to the beetles. And a big item. Cadgus Pipe. Here we go. That's what he needs.
Lady Luck on Mikael's side for once. On the other side, we got Claws +9, Invo Potion, Belt, Ankh. Decent for a Lich, but not the overwhelming items that Happy usually has.
Yeah, he bought the claws.
Yeah, it's
300 gold.
expensive. He loves a pimp Lich.
A player's forces are under attack.
The item drops have honestly been horrible for Happy on this map. Nothing good yet.
Last game, the belt was okay, you said.
Yeah, but it's not the one you're hoping for from the camp. And Crystal Ball. So, still, no pendant, no claws.
That's the second crystal ball, by the way. You found one at the natural as well.
Yep. Ring is actually super good from these camps because
Yeah.
the DK and the Crypt Lord need some bonus armor. Ideally would like to have some bonus armor.
Gets it here.
Players' forces are under
Yeah, maybe the item luck is only favoring Happy against X-Lord because, I don't know, Karma or something.
Dude, that Gratifier was so crazy.
Oh, Greater Mana, we jinxed it.
There we go. And Lich's gonna be out. Gonna pick up the orb right away. Happy only 3 ghouls left? I guess he did lose. Oh no, he has some more with the army as well.
Threatening an attack now, trying to force a TP.
Zapper.
Oh.
Boom! Great Zapper. 2 towers killed. That's almost 600 gold, right? A little bit less.
That's also
TP's out.
that's also Happy supply blocked for a long time.
Yeah.
And losing the TP and not getting the red spot. Or did he? No, right?
No.
No,
Oh,
he didn't.
If Mika had TP to his expansion and then gone
Yeah.
for the red right away, that would
Yeah.
be sick.
But that was a great play. How long does it take to build the ziggurats, man? This is quite a while. Can Mikael go up to high supply numbers now? And capitalize from this. Only the little green instead of the big red. If only he knew, Remo.
If only he had a crystal ball, right? Great item.
I think he wants to brawl as long as the ziggurats are down.
Can he get the cancel on those? I don't think so. Ziggurats are gonna finish. Happy's gonna have to TP home again. Whenever you TP against the Crypt Lord, Impale could be very painful.
Yeah.
Mikael should line it up.
Oh, here we go. Nice split though. Mostly getting illusions and beetles.
DK dropping low right away for Happy, but he's got the invul. Double invul, of course. Still from earlier. And he's got a bit of belt survivability as well. Ghouls in this fight with Frenzy doing a decent job. Mikhail, 66 supply against Happy's 59. The Korean has a supply lead, but not by that much. Repositioned. And here now, oh, with a wonderful Nova against the Ghouls. These ones will be taken out quickly, but there's a heal scroll by Happy as well at the perfect moment.
And of course, don't forget about the 375 mana extra for the Russian. And that is a lot of impales. Anyone getting up to level 5 quicker? Not really. Lich level 2 now. He's seemingly cleaning this. Mikhail trying to create some space. Forces another coil off of him. Can't really use his supply lead.
That was a great defensive impale there, though, by Mikhail towards the end. If he doesn't go for that one, he's going to get 2 or 3 of his own fiends impaled on the way back. So Mikhail has to retreat. That Gargus pipe is working overtime.
Gargoyles. By Happy.
What?
Uh-huh. There's no web. But
why, though? There's
yeah.
not even destroyers on the enemy side.
Yeah. Sneaky play snipe banshees, but
gargoyles? That is so weird.
I don't know, man. It's not like there's any drakes on this map that you can creep.
Players' forces are under attack.
Misclick?
He wasn't paying very close attention to the upgrades, by the way. 1-0 only still against 3-0 for Mikhail.
Fight for the Naroops. Couple of skeletons here. Impale invited this position. Get everything off of this. But Mikhail revenges himself. That's the last bit of mana. He has a potion. 72 supply for the Korean. The Impale's not ultimately oppressive, but you gotta be careful with that decay and he just dies! Maybe that's the ping. Maybe something else. But he has to fight without his healer now.
Oh, he had the TP. That was really painful. Heal scroll now by Mikhail. He had that as well. But yeah, no coil, no aura makes microing in this fight really, really difficult. Happy now with a 10 supply lead, finding more and more kills. There's not too many just fiends left for Happy, but it is good enough. GG is called by Mikhail. What a shame. If he saves that DK right there, I think he would have been in a good position to win the game, but you can never allow to lose those heroes.
Sometimes Happy just kills your heroes, man. That happens to pretty much everyone. Very, very unfortunate, man. Yeah, that could have been a great, great late game. Not too sure if he actually survived the big mana potion already. But Happy survived the Sapper. And being 10 supply down, always amazing fights. Mikhail just wasn't far enough ahead.
Yeah, that's a shame. He had the upgrades, he had the army size, he had a really good kill on the ziggurats. He got the pipe, had good gold, maybe could have gone for another aura. But you can't get complacent, you can't make a mistake, you can't give Happy an opening. He's gonna use that to its full potential. That's a 2-1 lead, that's the match point for Happy. And perhaps his next win, which would make it like his 40th cup win or something crazy like
I
that.
lost track. It should be summed up on Wikipedia, I guess. There's a summary page now. That is pretty crazy indeed. ESL Cups EU. 46. That would be his 47th win. So there's 9 cups that were not won by Happy.
That's pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
Second most wins go to Foggy with 2.
Yeah, and Blade actually, same.
Yeah.
But Happy with Foggy with 13 finals. No, 15 finals. Sonic with 13 finals. Same as Hawk. That's pretty sad, man. 13 finals, never wins. Sonic at least got 1, I guess, when Happy wasn't playing or something. Or played the Night Elf race. That was fun, man. When he was playing random and Night Elf and human.
Yeah. I would have loved to see him just make it a challenge and, win the cup with every race. At least once.
If you don't get a donation, you don't make a challenge.
Yeah, we need to, if you want to see that, we would have to crowdfund, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hawk, I feel like we haven't seen him in quite some time, right? He was in the Shadowlands for quite a while.
He started streaming again last week.
Yep, trying to get in shape again. Not just in the gym, but also on ladder for IEM Katowice, starting on the 4th of March. Wait, isn't that the Star Wars Day? Oh, no, that's May the 4th, right?
March the 4th be with you.
March the 4th be with you. Are they making new Star Wars movies, by the way?
Probably 20.
Yeah, true. That's
You know, you need the prequels. And what's coming after? What's the? Is it postquels? Sequels, I guess. So you need sequels as well. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Animated series, of course.
Do like 5 movies about Baby Yoda. People seem to love that one. Let's go.
Now the haters come in. We get game 4, everybody. It is match points for Happy. And we are ending up on the map that I wanted to see because things might change here. It's Amazonia, everybody. And we see Mikhail. Already surprising to see him win a map with 170 ping difference. Happy living right next to the server farm. Mikhail, of course, playing from Korea. So, what are the builds, Mr. Remo Demo?
It's going to be a ghoul opening once again. But on this map, with an expansion this hard and the opponent rather close by, a fast expansion is unlikely. So, perhaps more aggressive play to be seen here. And we talked about that earlier. Happy on certain maps, and this being one of them, does like playing Lich first. Is Mika going to do that as well? Or is he going to stick with the Cryptload here?
Let's go. So, Happy's altar. Take a look. Is he trying to have fun with the Lich? Waiting for the Ziggy to finish as well. Tension, tension. Lich it is. Crypt Lord for Mikhail.
Okay, cool. And Mikhail has played against this Happy Lich first plenty of times before. He's lost quite a few of those games. But this is a statement by Mikhail telegraphing to the world that he knows how to beat Lich, that he is not worried about it, and that he's going to stick with the Crypt Lord. If the early game goes even and Mikhail is able to creep a lot, I guess you could say Crypt Lord does scale better into the late game with the Impale being so strong against Fiends and so on. But there's going to be a lot of pressure right away from Happy against the enemy.
Yeah, we've seen him play this Lich magnificently. He can pressure a lot. He can surround very, very well. His decision making in these little skirmishes is fantastic. He can trade wonderfully. But he also lost a couple of ghouls, 2 creeps on this very map. So we'll see what... Wow. Is he rushing this immediately? Time to go to bed, huh? Or is he going for a creep spot? Oh, it's this instant rush.
The lightning shield? Nope, that didn't work.
So this takes a little while then. Lots of attack, nice to have. Wow, Happy ultra aggressive.
Can you show up in time here for the first rogue? Yeah, that one will not be going to Mikhail as it seems. Oh, he goes back for the corpse. He's going to take a lot of damage on the Crypt Lord trying to get the skeleton. Nova? Yep, there it is. And surrounded right away. Double surround, sort of.
Fighting out here. Okay, he's using that TP. He can Nova him. There's no potions. Pop. Pop. That's how this final ends.
It's not over yet.
Come on! It's so
rough,
over.
Level 1 hero, you know, Nia, it's gonna be back very soon.
Yeah, it's true.
No need to worry. The Lich is getting more experience.
Kind of good for the experience of the Lich, indeed. Thank you, Pudgy. 37 month of resubs. Hot already has enough. It's getting too late for him. Probably. Old man needs to go to bed.
No fire in this game. Screw this. I don't even want to see this match.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Mikhail still trying to get something done here. Nova is there soon. Happy didn't even get level 2 here with this harass.
If he steals the rogue, he should have it. 4 mana for Nova. 2, 1. Just barely not in time. But he can get the ghouls.
Dude, do you have like 2 seconds delay, or is that your brain processing information?
What do you mean? I was counting down the
Yeah,
Nova.
well, you were a little slow with that countdown.
No, it was correct, bro. Trust in Jesus.
For sure. Happy is having quite a few ghouls hurt here. But yeah, no level 2 on Amazonia for such a long time. Now we finally got it. Gotta be careful to not get surrounded, but
Players'
Happy...
forces are under attack.
Wait, he stays at 30 for a while. Not sure if that's intentional. Or if his ziggurat is too late.
He has a healthy number of ghouls, though. I don't think he necessarily needs more right away. Could go for some boots. Oh, yeah.
Yo, this is starting to be fun then. And he can try to dodge impale surrounds. Cannibalized
Dark
by
Ritual.
Mikael.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, that's level 3, right? Ah, close.
Yeah, not quite, I think.
No, with the Morlocks, that is. So is Happy going for his mass ghouls into A-bomb strat again?
Maybe. How about some frost worms? Some frost worms. Cryptod caught up nicely. Gets to level 3 and Happy is scouting for once. Not quite on point. Can't find the opponent, and despite this great early,
Forces are under attack.
Happy now down in experience.
And we are up 1 in sub. Thank you, Ishoy! 26 for the 11-month resub.
Thank you. A creep here from Mikael, pulling out the camp as well. Doing this just with skeletons and beetles is already easily enough doable, so gonna be good experience here for the Cryptid as well. Gonna get pretty close to level 4 from this, a big item as well. That is actually pretty nice. It's pretty cool,
Players'
chaps.
forces are under attack.
Slaughterhouse coming, DK and tier 3 on both sides. Slaughterhouse for Happy as well. Of course, you need that for A-bombs. The progress of the Lich isn't the craziest, to be honest. We've seen this crazier before. Tome of Strength.
Cannibalize! Look at that ghoul. Munch, munch, munch. Enjoying that corpse as much as you enjoy pizza.
A
Hawaii.
player's forces are under attack.
Well, that's hard, dude. Not too sure if a ghoul is enjoying stuff. Look at him.
Huh, he's looking healthy.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, look at the HP bar. Full HP.
Ah, I mean,
healthy.
like, look at his face, dude. You think that's healthy?
Well, I don't want to, I don't want to criticize people's looks. I think that's pretty mean.
He's literally dead. No, undead. Like, he's literally not alive.
Yeah, so, it's a wild world out there, Neo.
It absolutely is.
No,
Let's
no
see.
need to judge. Oh, almost a surround.
Yeah. Given how bad this early game was, this is looking pretty okay. Happy is going into Fiend. DK is out as well for the healing. And Happy is not contesting this Taskmaster, is he? Trying to. Gets it Nova on the DK. Ouchie. Wait, Impale? Powerful right clicks.
Yeah. Plus 10 damage.
Lich will be so happy about this inventory. Tier 3.
A player's forces are
Warp.
under attack.
Oh, destroyer form here for Happy, so it's going to be pretty hard for him to deal with the beetles.
Empiric helps a ton, of course, in these direct fights. Frenzy coming for Happy. Destroyer upgrade now. Frenzy a little later for Mikael. Greater mana for Happy. Second time.
A player's forces are under attack.
And almost level 3 as well. Is he gonna go for a third hero, right? Dark Ranger? Dark Ranger? Yes.
There we go. And Frenzy is finished. 50 pop. Off we go. He's expecting Mikael at the natural, but he was sidestepping a little, creeping the shop for an invul. As he's still waiting for the Lich, who's now there. But Happy is kind of in the win-win position. If he creep jacks this year, he's in a great position. If he can take this this creep spot, it's also fine. But this might be the one where it's not really great. Silence on the Crypt Lord. If he has time for an Impale, hits a bit. Not an overwhelming mass, but here's finally the Lich.
Nova into the back, Happy aiming for the Fiends. Surprised he's not going for the enemy ghouls right away. Oh, wonderful Impale there! Is there going to be a Nova follow-up? Yes, there is! Oh my god, it's a slaughter against these ghouls. Happy's ghouls have all pretty much disappeared. Destroyer's being morphed now. Finally something to dispel the illusion. Still pretty confusing here for Happy. Focus fire on the DK, but he's survivable enough. Will not be going down. Mikael pretty much out of mana. Happy used the big mana potion from his own spot and found another big mana potion up here.
This is ridiculous. Come on. 3 big mana potions in a row. Okay, we do have the big damage on the Lich now. But yeah,
Now we seem to
no
be going
consumables
mostly
except
into
this
a
one.
Fiend mirror.
With the level 3 DK against the level 2 DK. That is obviously a nice advantage.
No statues for Happy. No passive region over time. Okay, finally one joins again. Silence to prevent the next Impale.
Only for so long. Destroyers are coming in. Can dispel against this now. Aiming for the DK once again. There's no TP. There's no invul. How do you save the healer? You don't! Did he transfer something? It looked like he wanted to. The TP! The TP was on the DK. The Lich brought it over. So he can't get out now.
Stressful moment for Happy. Almost getting punished there for that TP transfer. Has to go for a Tavern Revive. Level 3 hero. Yeah, level 500 gold. DK returns. The big mana potion, wonderful right now. He can throw coils instantly again, but another Fiend went down.
Supply lead is with the Russian again. That was expensive.
Forces are under attack.
Next round of production is coming to the Korean. Level 2 for the Lich. Can he get that item? Doesn't look like it. Happy with the Nova advantage, of course. Happy also with the coil advantage. Invo potion passed. Is there Impale? Nope. Mikael has to get the F out of here.
Yeah, if the Lich eats the ghoul, it's going to be another Nova, so Mikael needs to be really careful. Dark Ranger level 2, also not too bad.
Careful play, trying to delay this creep spot. But goes to Happy again. Flute. Mana potion, flute.
And the last couple of drops for Happy have been really good. And almost got the level 4 on the Lich.
Bringing the fight into Mikael's base, poking a little. Not much to creep anymore, only the red spots. Ooh, ouch. Level 4 Lich now. And
Plus
Town.
4 intelligence, baby!
Lich focused, but
Oh.
not enough.
Couldn't you have killed him with an Impale, maybe? Impale Nova?
Was it on cooldown with mana too low? I don't know. Yeah, how do you level up now, Mikael? You're still missing 2 essential levels.
Creeping the red camps, not so easy with destroyers in the army, which can't partake.
If a Lich looks like this, it's kind of okay-ish. Happy you just rinse and repeat. Not sure if he knows that there's no TP. But yeah, he's probably thinking, okay, your biggest weakness is the levels. You will feel No, you will have the freedom to move out and your base is wide open. Let me punish this.
Yes, a TP. No, that was a fake TP with a staff. Forces Happy to teleport out himself. He killed like 4 acolytes and a ghoul.
Yep.
The economy for Mika is looking rough.
XP is looking okay now. Still no level 5 on the Crypt Lord. Still no level 3 on the Lich though. But Warsong Battle Drums are excellent. Happy with a 500 gold lead.
Forces are under attack.
And soon to be with a bigger army here. Full mana on Mikhail though. Pretty good levels. Invul pots, heal pots. Has something to protect his heroes.
Need some quick kills for these levels. Impale is nice. If he wants that Fiend, the coil of course right next to it. And the one who's losing the Fiends is actually Mikhail. 2-for-1 trade right off the bat.
Impale going for the DK right away. Nova follow-up. Invul Potion is there. He will use it last second. Now the Lich in trouble. Invul Potion there for the Korean as well. Lot of hero focus. The Destroyer's almost untouchable.
Didn't dispel the silence on the DK. Does now. Happy it's losing more and more Fiends. Mikhail gotta be careful with that Crypt Lord. Cannot allow this to fall down to 150. Getting a little bit of healing. 46 supply against 47. Neck and neck fight. There's more Impale. The coil already there in anticipation for Happy.
The Impale for this hero focus kind of game. Really, really powerful. And there's another one, isn't there? Yes, there is.
Another coil as well, though. Switch the target to the Dark Ranger. She might be exposed. So close. Coil cooldown is off and the Dark Ranger survives. Sick fights by Mikhail. Happy, of course, with great saves all the time. But again, he has a ping of 2. His opponent, 180.
It seems like the Crypto is kind of carrying this late game. The Impale, super strong when it's about hero kills so much.
Needs mana. And he does have a statue, so that's great.
Happy again, gonna go for the base dive, but he doesn't have a Nova right now.
Will he fall to the tele staff again?
Not this time.
Okay.
Fool me once.
Shame on me. You?
Fool me twice.
Shame on
This
you.
time it doesn't. 2, 3 acolyte kills, maybe cost him an invul as well, but again, good trade for Happy.
$3,500 remain against 2,500. 1,000 gold lead for Happy now. Will this backfire at the very late stages? So far, Mikhail is pretty competitive with his income.
And every time, this costs a TP.
5 destroyers, dude.
Hell yeah. Our favorite kind of undead mirror. Mass
Well-
Destros.
Can't impale Destros.
True.
A player's
No
forces
upgrades at all, by the way. I'm happy.
Well, he got the flute. That's kind of one attack upgrade. Mikhail is poking back now, but there's towers. And there's a TP. Is he willing to take this fight? Doubtful.
I'm surprised Happy didn't stay in there. He could have killed the Haunted. That's weird.
Okay, Mikhail is trying again to get his worker force back up.
A player's
Mika
forces
wants to
are
creep
under
into the camp. He's just exposing the main over and over. Isn't that...
Well, at the very late stage, he can just sit in his base. He will be the one mining.
Yeah, I guess so, but if this keeps going Happy's way so much, he can just go up to 70 at some point, perhaps. And there we go, another acolyte goes down. Dark Ranger level 3.
Battle drums number 2. Happy with an impale, but it was only the Crypt Lord here. Nothing else, and the coil is ready. Didn't have a TP, it was just the staff. Had to go through with it though. And the coil, number 2. It's time to get out there soon.
Mika's supply stuck.
Yep. He can't rebuild Acolyte.
Oh, and that
He
Ziggurat went down as well.
Can't rebuild
He's only
Acolytes.
got one single
one.
Acolyte.
Okay, at least he got that, but he needs to sell items. Oh, he queued it already.
It's gonna take forever though.
Yep. Forever, forever, ever.
Forever, ever.
Happy is at 1000, sells the altar, as he oftentimes does. Yeah, looks like he's going up to 70. Destroyer scouting for expansions. Phew, imagine Happy getting that left red spot though. Flute and battle drums. Nice.
Could also expand right now. But seemingly at the moment, Happy not interested in getting up to a second base. He's going to mine out the main, going to make the biggest army he can. And then perhaps win this series, win this tournament.
I do have a 6th Acolyte ready. Happy just hiding from fights. Destroyer position is really nice. Mikhail will see very early what's happening. And what the plan is. Also ready for Zeppelin drops that killed him so many times in the past. But yeah, this gold lead is growing like crazy for Happy. This is the X-Lord mirror style.
Mass destroyers, run-bys, and camping. Oh yeah. Happy waiting until he has gotten the last coin out of his gold mine. A bit of Swabian blood in his veins here.
All right, 50 cents remaining. What can Mikhail invest into? Is the Acolyte moving over? Are the Acolytes moving over now or not? Happy wanted to... Oh, sells the Ziggurat.
Oh wow, he's actually going super all in. He's not expanding. Interesting.
Well, he was rushing throughout the entire tournament. And that destroyer sees what's up. Invo potion, Happy broke. The destroyers kind of need to go back soon. Okay, we're gonna fight in Mikhail's base. There are no towers anymore, though.
Well, it's actually level 4 DK. Probably should not go Death Pact. Usually it's the Fiends who die first.
Thank you, Voinschorle, for the 5-month resub. Right when the storm is about to begin.
Thank you. Washed weg und voi. Hell yeah.
That sounds amazing. Okay.
The last corner of his base is going to be hard for him to kite out of this one, but Happy invites him to step out and tango. And here we go. Impale right away on the Lich and the Dark Ranger. Heavy hero focus. Lich in trouble. Lich dropping low, but Immo Potion is transferred right away.
Criplord
at the same time.
Oh my.
Saves him as well.
Can we go for the DK? He's so tanky. He has a potion as well. And that is the end for the Lich on Mikhail's side. Can he go for a return? He is getting that DK. But wait, he's actually killing him. And that's the flute gone as well. And the healer
still
gone.
mining.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
No way. 47
Okay,
supply,
he's
Happy at
losing a lot,
62.
though.
Yep. All the webs, all the destroyers. Can't rebuild from the tavern. Doesn't have the gold.
Happy's never gonna get his DK back. There's no level 5. That's gonna be a lot of freezy times.
almost a block on that Crypt Lord. I mean, there was a staff, but I doubt he survives that with Lich level 5. That hero focus was so sick on both sides. He's walking into a surround. Yep.
Oh, damage on this Crypt Lord. And the Lich with the Dark Ritual. He has endless mana, basically.
Yep. Invo Potion popped the last seconds maybe for Mikael's tournament. Going for the DK now. He can't call himself, obviously. Only Crypt Lord on the other side. Is that even enough? No, it's not. He taps out. GG. Happy after losing game 1. Gives takes 3 maps in a row and wins his 47th ESL Cup.
All right. Our champion, the Emperor, remains the same and stays on the throne. It started off a little bit shaky. I don't know if even shaky is the right word. Just a really, really good game by Mikael. Happy finally dropping a map again. But it will only be 1 map lost today.
At least it was
Happy
a competitive final and not as one-sided as it was before.
Yeah.
Like last week, that was... that final was no fun. The entire tournament prior to that was a lot of fun. And so it was here. Happy showing flaws in his play. He's not undefeatable. And especially since there's gonna be 5 undeads at Katowice. Beware.
Yeah. I am Katowice, happening 4th of March. Mark that in your calendar, you guys. It's going to be awesome. Happy, seemingly in good shape. What shape are the others going to be in? We're going to see Hawk there. We're going to see Foggy there. X-Lord, Vortex. All the great European players going to be battling for the crown. Going to be going to try to dethrone Happy, who was, well, almost flawless throughout the running seasons of last year.
You know what?
Less than 2 weeks away.
Very awesome, Remo.
Huh?
Morgen werden wir eigentlich mal wieder auf Deutsch casten. Dann hat mir lange gefehlt, da habe ich richtig Bock drauf. ESL-Meisterschaft kommt nämlich zurück. 19:30 geht's los. Das Eröffnungsmatch Edo gegen Tom, Todd gegen Joker. Wir haben Ente gegen Kevin. Der hat übrigens das tolle Zitat MG gleich GG rausgehauen. Freue ich mich schon drauf. Dann haben wir den Francis gegen Longwalk. Wir haben Drunken wieder zurück. Philly Warrior wird sein erster Gegner sein. Und das Undead Mirror in X-Lord gegen Wahn. Habe ich richtig Bock drauf. Mit Bitburger, der Paysafe-Card McDonald's und der Techniker bringen wir euch Warcraft 3 in Classic Graphics, everybody. Whoop, whoop.
All the non-Germans are like, what the hell? What's he talking about? But yeah, Neo was talking about the ESL Meisterschaft continuing tomorrow, which, of course, we're going to be casting in German again. Really cool. We're going into this 3rd season there. And hopefully, we're going to see many of you tomorrow there as well.
19:30 Central European Time. Until then, have a wonderful night. Thank you for a lot of support once again. Meisterschaft tomorrow. Bye-bye.